Hello guys, my name is Will from Miniature Motors. I wanted to take a few minutes to tell you about what you will see on this channel. Here in a minute, I'm going to show you guys some of the builds that I've done over the past 2 years. You will be able to see the progress that I've made from the very first ones that I've done to the one I'm currently doing now.
Alright guys, the first car I wanted to show you is this 1920s Model A. I built this about 1.5 years ago. It was the first time I had used a bunch of these colors and decals. I think I ended up doing fairly well with it, other than the glass there. But have a look. Guys, for this car I did something very different. I cut the doors open. I first used this small handsaw to cut around the door so it would open, which left me with big gaps in the door panel and the door frame. I used a 1mm plastic sheet to form the door frame and the door panel. Then I took a small brass tube and 1mm metal rod and created this door hinge. I did this on both doors and the trunk down in here, glued it to the top, and I had a functional trunk and functional doors. So for this one, the thing that I did differently was I painted the truck bed as if it was wood. It was the first time I had painted wood, so it was very interesting for me. I took a very thin paintbrush and black paint and did streaks along the entire thing, back and forth. And after I took a transparent brown and painted over top of it, then the silver was a silver pen. Then I just put a clear coat over the entire thing as a varnish to make it look like it was actual wood. Alright, so guys, for this car, you can see that it is not finished. I started this car over 1 year ago, and it is far from perfect, but I tried some new things. The one obvious thing was I widened the entire car. This is all hand-molded Bondo and putty. For the bottom, I had to extend the axles on the front and the back. Then I also added the brake lines. This car has been taking me over 1 year to finish, and it is very close to finished. I just can't always work on this one in itself. This Cobra is different because it was the first time I had used this red paint. It is a 2-part paint. I first laid the silver and then painted a red on top. After the red was finished, I painted on the black racing stripes. I also paint matched the engine with the transparent red. And for my current build, I am doing a 1930 Ford Model A Coupe. Guys, for this model, I am making a custom 1930s drift car. I started by cutting the body completely in half, custom formed the rear of the body again, inserted a third window, which was from the original body. Then I put Tamiya plastic putty over top of the whole thing to smooth it out and fill any gaps, which it still needs a little bit of work. Then I handmade a frame for the car. I started off with this 3x4 styrene rod. Then I took all the dimensions based off of the original frame and custom made it to be a drift car. I took the suspension off of a broken Revell Dodge Viper that I had, and it seems to be working pretty well. I'm also 3D printing some wheels and engine for this car, so hopefully in the next month and a half I should be finished with this.
Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you follow along in my journey to complete this 1930s Ford custom drift car. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.